What does an alien and Chris Rock have in common?
They're both black.
They've both been punched out by Will Smith. Roll the music.
Okay, what?
Welcome back to the Real Bros Podcast. I'm Christian.
And I'm Sebastian.
And today we're going to be talking about the 30th anniversary of
Independence Day.
It's like in chess. First, they're positioning their pieces, using this one signal to synchronize their efforts. And then what? Checkmate.
Oh my God.
I really don't think they flew 90 billion light years to start a fight.
We gotta stop them! They're gonna kill us all!
There's gonna be a lot of frightened people out there.
Yeah, I'm one of them.
We will not vanish without a fight! Today, we celebrate our Independence Day!
So, I feel like we've talked a lot about alien movies already in like the 5 episodes that we've had of this.
What's the other ones?
War of the Worlds, Disclosure Day, yeah, and now this.
That was our first two.
But like, I think, and we're talking about America's 250th, which at the time of this recording, we've celebrated it. But that's what kind of makes America cool, is that we're really into aliens, and this is an American movie about Americans battling aliens that come from
I
outer
wouldn't say we're
space.
really into aliens. I'm not really into aliens. It's more like he really likes aliens, and I'm just here for the ride.
He is.
Disclosure Day and E.T. were good though. Was this a really good movie back in the day?
Back in the day, it was. I looked, and it made about $200 and some million at the United States box office, and then like $800 million worldwide. So like 30 years ago, this
Ain't
was
bad.
this was a box office hit, and also it kind of made Will Smith the more movie star action-y that we know today, because he's just getting off of finishing like Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. He made Bad Boys the year before
I
this.
feel like you're only talking about Will Smith.
Well,
Your intro is Will Smith. Now we're talking more about Will Smith.
well, you know what? Will Smith is
What about the director of it?
Will Smith is the face of this movie, but yeah, Roland Emmerich.
He makes some bangers.
Give us some of the. Give us
I
some
like
names.
a lot of his movies.
Give us some of the names of the stuff.
And I think the movies that I'm about to name are better than this one. Day After Tomorrow, 2012. He did one of the Godzillas.
Oh, he did the 1998 version, the one that's set in New York City.
That's a good
Yeah,
one.
where Godzilla has the eggs.
Yeah. He did White House Down, and he did 10,000 BC. That's one of my favorites. 10,000 BC. It's a
It's
good movie.
interesting that he's known mostly for these big disaster CGI blow up.
And I didn't know
lot
that
of
before
things.
watching this. I didn't know that before watching it.
I honestly don't
I had
think.
to look up who he was.
I honestly don't think I've known. I don't know much about him, and I think the more that you've like said those names of those movies, now I'm like, okay.
Day After Tomorrow is really good.
The Day After Tomorrow is such a good movie, though.
2012.
2012 freaked me out because when 2012 came around, the actual 2012, I was one of those people who was like, is the world going to end? Is this going to be how it is?
Where was you at?
This is December 2012. So I was
When the world was supposed to end, right?
yeah,
Where was you at?
just in my house.
For real?
Yeah.
I remember where I was. I was at a boxing gym, and then it started raining, and then the tornado sirens.
Stop.
The tornado siren started going off, and the siren is right next to the gym.
Uh-huh.
And I was just like, oh man, it's happening.
Okay, so you remember that, the 2012 thing.
Yeah.
So I was supposed to have, with 2 of my friends, like a Christmas party. And it's just us 3, right? Because we were in college, so it was those 2 coming back to Kansas City and
Yeah,
stuff.
I thought it was over that day.
And one of my friends, Allie, was like, you know what? Let's cancel it because there's going to be crazies out. And literally nobody was out.
Yeah, we didn't cancel
On that day.
none of our plans. We just kept going.
I think it did snow, though, where I was. But no, like 2012, it's a crazy movie. And Roland Emmerich, I mean, making all these disaster flicks. But Independence Day, I mean, if you haven't seen it, it's been 30 years. But for the brief rundown of it, it is that a big old spaceship full of aliens comes down to Earth, somehow enters the orbit without causing any, this is where the weird scientific-y part gets into, without causing any real disruptions or tidal waves or all that. These things are gigantic.
Wait, what do you mean?
So, I mean, if, like, say, the moon were to come down to Earth or to get close, because of gravity, it's going to cause issues with like tidal waves and all that.
Oh, so like 2012,
Yeah,
or,
so stuff like that.
or the Day After Tomorrow.
So, I mean, that's what a lot of people's kind of, well, there's multiple criticisms of this movie, but like this big spaceships.
What are they?
One of the things is like the spaceships, the size of New York City,
Yeah.
and New York City is huge. Los Angeles, they don't cause any planetary issues like tidal waves.
I wonder how the
like
aliens knew to
earthquakes.
go over only like the bigger cities though,
See, that's the other thing. That's the
or
movie.
even like the White House.
That's the movie thing of it. And the whole White
Yeah.
House thing being like the iconic image
Yeah.
of this movie. It's like we only see really the destruction of the United States. We don't see the destruction of around the world, even though there is around the world
That's
destruction.
a good point because I don't
Yeah.
remember seeing anybody else getting like messed up by it
Right. But
besides like California and
they
DC,
do well
New
they
York.
do show too near the end. This is not a spoiler, guys. 30 years, everybody. They show near the end when the United States figures out what to do. They show other countries, but they don't show the destruction as much as they do with us. I mean, they, like you were saying, they show the White House being blown up.
What was the city that got completely torched?
Los Angeles.
Was Cali?
Yeah. Because that's where the Vivica A. Fox character and the little boy and the president's wife are. Which that scene is cool too. Because
Which scene?
The Los Angeles destruction scene?
When they blew it all up?
So the lady on like the roof with all that group and stuff, and they're holding up the signs like, bring back Elvis or whatever.
Yeah, that was part of the funniest part of it.
Did you? I don't know if you read this at all, but like this movie has the most.
I didn't look too much into this. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, so this movie has the most miniatures. So like, think toys essentially. So they use
Like
miniatures,
Green Army soldier toys or like Toy Story size toys.
like Toy Story size toys.
Oh.
So the best that I can explain, I guess,
Like Robot Chicken.
yeah, think about that. So think about like Robot Chicken. So toys that they model to make it look like, for an example in this one, Los Angeles. Okay. So in order to achieve the effect of blowing up that entire city without overusing the CGI, they used the miniatures, they put the fire through it, they blew it up, bada bing, bada boom. But this is the
Are
movie.
you Tony Soprano? What the fuck? Dude?
But that would be our brother-in-law. This.
Shout out George.
Shout out George. What's up, man? This would be the movie that uses the most of those miniatures ever. And I saw too that because of that,
Even like Godzilla didn't use a lot of them.
no, because here's the thing: after this, more people are going to use CGI because it costs less. Because they've got to make all these miniatures and stuff. Yeah. So I mean, the destruction of the White House.
So how'd they do all the special effects then?
Well, I guess you just add that. Not I guess, but you would add that in the post production.
Like the ending scene of the ship blowing up?
Yeah.
How do you, I mean, how do they do that?
You would have, well, it's Will Smith and the kid, so you just have him really looking out in the distance.
On like a what? Like a green screen or something?
Nothing.
So how do they get that?
So in most cases like that,
back in '96, how are they doing that?
so in most cases like that, I mean, it's special effects to where, I mean, when we talked about Toy Story, Toy Story was an advancement in technology, right?
What year? That was
95. So the year before
okay.
this. But it's really that. It's advancement in technology. Like, I can tell the computer, put this spaceship right in front of this image that I have here.
I don't understand. Like, how do they make it look? I guess in '96, so real. Like right where I don't know. Like this scene, like the ship. That's like a low key. That was something else I wanted to talk about.
Have you ever seen
That was low key like a shout out to Steven Spielberg, was it not?
Yeah. Have you ever had an experience where you're like just looking outside before it storms and you look at the sky and it has the, as I call it, the Independence Day clouds? Like
it
that.
almost looks like a wave.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the time.
Yeah. I mean, that's just cool. But what Sebastian is saying is like the, when the spaceships first start coming down to Earth, it's basically a big cloud formation because
No. I'm saying, how do they make it look like that?
Oh, that.
What do they use?
It would be computers and just special effects. And see, that for me, special effects are a hard thing because
It's probably
I've,
like coding and stuff.
yeah, like I've never fully understood
Yeah.
it. And I think that people who do that are those are artists and geniuses. Yeah. But especially with this one, I mean, this has nothing but special effects, including the entire sequence when Will Smith and Jeff Goldblum go up into the actual spaceship and encounter the aliens, and they're just chilling in there and stuff. Like, but I mean, things like green screen, yes, are used. I think nowadays they're using blue screen. I think blue screen just looks.
I don't even think they need a screen anymore.
Right, but I'm just like, I don't know the difference between blue and green. I've only used green before in making movies and stuff. But what do you think would happen if this happened?
This happened? Like the same exact thing, even with them destroying the ship?
Yeah.
Just that? I mean, everything that happened?
Like, would we figure out how to destroy the ship?
I'm hoping it wouldn't, like, land here in Kansas.
I hope not. No. That's the other thing. Every time I've watched this, I don't
think this would ever happen.
Every time I watch this, I'm like, is this taking place in smaller cities or is it just the major? Which we touched upon there. But, like...
When?
Well, when you said, like, why do they only go to the major cities?
Oh, yeah.
But, like...
I mean, they only showed it in the movie.
Are they going to, like, Pawhuska, Oklahoma or anything?
They went to Kansas. I went to Wichita, the air capital of the world. And you know, I noticed two different... I don't know if you noticed, but there was, like... Because I know you really like Steven Spielberg.
Mm-hmm.
And they gave him, like, 2 shout-outs. Like, they weren't, like, real shout-outs. It was kind of like a...
Homage?
Not even a homage.
Like a tribute?
Like a foreshadow, maybe? Like the Close Encounters where the ship came out of the clouds like that. And then E.T. When Will Smith says something, these ain't no E.T.
Oh. In that one?
Yeah.
That's the power of Spielberg. Yeah. You can cross over into the genres of that.
It's pretty cool. Back to your question about if this would happen. Because during this, the president even said he wanted to coexist with, like, the species.
Mm-hmm.
To try to work something out. I think that would happen. I think they would end up making peace with the aliens, and we'd be able to coexist. So that was just to answer your question.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Do you think that the aliens would accept that, though?
Yeah, I think they would.
Even if they were, like, hostile aliens like this?
If they weren't hostile, then yeah. But if they were, nah.
So I'm surprised that there's not a second... Contact in this?
Oh, I thought you were going to say a second movie.
Oh, no, let me tell you what, there's a second movie out there, y'all. It's not good.
It's not that good. I remember that one.
But, like, I'm surprised there's not a second contact. And by that, I mean, we know that these aliens have been here before because they go into Area 51, they get the ship and all that.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And I've also read that there's a point where they do, at some point there's an alien that, excuse me.
Oh, you choking up?
I know, right? Aliens. There's a point where they had gotten an alien, and the alien had told the scientists peace. And I read this on IMDb that the aliens told them peace, and so the scientists in Area 51 are like, these are not going to be hostile aliens, which is why they're not really concerned about it. Like that doctor's all goofy and whatnot, right?
What doctor?
The doctor.
Oh, the one in the Area 51.
Yeah, that gets choked by the alien. So then when the alien does attack, when they're doing like they're cutting it up and everything, right?
Dissecting it,
that they're freaked out because they're like, oh wait, no peace here and all that. So it's like now the aliens kind of are out for revenge.
This scene right here, this scene, South Park paid homage to this scene right here where the dude's in the diner and they're like making fun of him because he's like, I got abducted.
Randy Quaid's character.
And then they talked about how they were like, oh, did they do like sexual things to you? So in South Park, Cartman, he gets abducted and he has like an alien butt probe put in him.
Oh, that's this. Okay,
and
I know this episode.
The episode's name is Cartman gets an anal probe.
Is that that's the first episode,
and
right?
then when he comes back down, he's telling everybody, but they don't believe him. So I think this scene like inspired that first episode of South Park.
Oh.
Because they're like making fun of him.
Do you like Randy Quaid in this movie?
Who?
Randy Quaid, the guy that we're...
Cousin Eddie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's good in this movie.
He sacrificed his life.
Hello, boys, I'm back.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite scenes.
Yeah, I just wanted to say that.
No, that's cool, though. I forgot about that. That's the first episode of South Park, isn't it? So it makes sense there. I think Randy Quaid is honestly... He's one of the better characters in this movie. Just because he's like the everyday man.
I like Jeff Goldblum. No, you know who I like? Harvey Fierstein.
Harvey Fierstein.
Harvey Fierstein? Only because of his voice.
Can you give us a Harvey Fierstein impersonation?
What should I say?
What's your favorite quote? I gotta tell my mother.
Oh, yeah. Hold on. Let me see. Oh, I better call my mother. Yeah, his voice is hilarious. And he dies. He dies in L.A.
New York.
Yeah, New York?
Yeah. Because he's where Jeff Goldblum is.
Where's Will Smith?
Will Smith's in L.A.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
and then they all converge in Nevada with Area 51.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Right. I mean, the destruction of... That's the other thing. Like, the math in this, like, Jeff Goldblum is able to figure out that they've, like, set a timer to then...
What were they using again?
Blow up everything?
To use the timer, though?
God, what was it? It was just like it's like a countdown or something. Have you ever... I gotta ask you, have you ever heard of the movie Mars Attacks?
It's like an older movie.
Yeah, so Mars Attacks actually had a...
Oh, they used the satellites for their countdown.
Oh, like the satellites that we have in space and stuff?
Yeah.
And that's how he figured... That's how he figured it out?
Huh?
That's how he figured it out?
Yeah.
Interesting. But Mars Attacks had to actually not be released in 96?
There's a Criterion of that, isn't it?
No.
Oh.
People want it, though. There's going to be a 30th anniversary 4K Steelbook, though, this year of it.
I've never seen it before.
So Mars Attacks is actually like a parody of these types of movies, but it was supposed to be released before.
Is it older than this or newer?
So I think that it was released at near the end of the year because it was going to be released near this, but because this was so successful that they had to push back on it just because they're like, okay, everybody's really focused on this. So we put out a comedy right now. Nobody's going to really respond to it. And sure enough, I mean, I don't think it was like a major success.
Yeah, I don't think it would be.
Or anything, but yeah.
What'd you think of the aliens?
So these aliens are kind of creepy. And I actually have a story about these aliens.
They're kind of funny looking.
So...
And I noticed they sound like scared cats.
Like what?
Scared cats.
What's that?
Like, rare.
Oh, I was thinking of their like voices when he's talking.
I was thinking of whenever that dude got like choked out.
Yeah.
The professor, doctor, or whatever.
Yeah.
And they're like, rare.
Oh, and see, when you said voice, I was thinking the like, release me. But I guess that'd be through his voice because they're doing it through his. See, that's what I associate their voice with.
That was like the coolest thing about them.
So I remember
they don't have vocal cords, so they had to use ours. Yeah.
When I was a kid, I actually remember that specific scene. I walked into a Sam's Club, and they were showing that scene, and it was my first ever time exposed to this movie, and seeing those aliens for the first time in a Sam's Club, and I was easily afraid by those. Yeah. What would you be doing right now if you were the president in this situation? Would you be actively watching this or getting the heck out of there?
I would have done what he did.
Just get out of there?
No, he went to serve with his people.
No, I'm saying in this moment, before that.
Oh.
So when the spaceship is over DC.
He was in the military prior to being the president, was he not?
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, he's not afraid of nothing.
Because he does call for the evacuation of all the major cities too.
Then he was doing the right thing.
I like this scene a lot with Will Smith when he's like first encountering.
He's just having his normal day where he's waking up. Don't really notice much.
He's like, the neighbors are going on vacation.
This would be me right here. Just getting out of bed. Just give me some water and coffee. Watch the news.
He thought it's an earthquake.
Don't really care what was going on. When I was younger, I thought that was his son. It's not his son.
No, it's his...
It's her son.
It's her son, yeah, because they're not even married in this yet.
Who is that?
Vivica A. Fox.
Is she pretty famous?
She is, I think for me, her next biggest role would be Kill Bill, where she fights Uma Thurman in the first one.
Oh, she was in Set It Off. Oh, she was in Don't Be a Menace. Oh, she was Ashtray's mom. She was funny. Oh, she was in Is God Is. Oh, she's in Soul Food. Oh, and Boat Trip.
See,
and Juwanna Oh, she's in Kicking It Old School.
So you've seen her. You know of her.
I know who she is.
Yeah. Let's talk about some characters.
Let's talk about how I didn't really care for this movie.
Oh my gosh.
Because it was actually pretty boring sometimes. And I kept looking at the runtime like, is this over yet?
Can you pause the movie and see what's the total?
See, look, even you want to see the runtime.
What's the runtime of this?
We're only 27 minutes in. There's a whole 2 hours left.
So it's like 2.5 hours of this movie.
It's too long.
It's
way too long.
Just think like how, again, this made a bunch of money and these put butts in the seat during 1996.
Yeah, because it was about aliens. Alien movies.
After I read your Letterboxd review of like it drags in parts, I realized it actually does drag in parts.
It does.
But at the same time, like
they have a lot of stuff they didn't even need to put in it.
There's a lot of talking in the very beginning of this.
Like right now.
Like we're 30 minutes into this. The ships have just really entered the atmosphere. They've entered Earth, and we're just waiting at this point. Like we're waiting to see what happens. I mean, at some point during this, they're going to start blowing things up.
Yeah, they should have got to that earlier.
And there's also a lot of talking once there's really a calm to everything when they get to Area 51, and they're just trying to figure out like, what are we going to do?
I didn't need to see all that.
And then there's more pausing.
They didn't even need to show his death. He could have just stayed alive.
There's like, it would have been funny if he stayed alive.
Yeah.
He would have added some comedy. But then there's just a lot of pausing in this.
Will Smith is funny.
He is. You know who else is funny in this movie?
When he punched the alien.
Jeff Goldblum's dad in this movie.
Oh, yeah.
Judd Hirsch.
He mentions that New Mexico thing, the alien thing.
Oh, Roswell?
Encounter.
Yeah, Roswell. Some characters in this, though. Like Will Smith, we've talked about him. Again, this is crazy that this made him like the big action star that he ends up being.
The big action star or star?
See, that's where I'm confused because the year before Bad Boys came out, right? 1995. And I thought Bad Boys was pretty successful. And it branches him out of that Fresh Prince image. But this kind of makes him like the action star.
I thought he was I would consider him a rapper before all these movies.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think this movie would have been that big if it weren't for him in it.
I read that Roland Emmerich,
because as you would say, he puts butts in seats.
But I read that I guess Roland Emmerich wanted an African American in the lead of this movie.
What?
Yeah.
Who else could there have been?
I mean, I guess you could put, at this time, you could probably put Denzel.
Martin Lawrence. Jamie Foxx.
That'd have been a completely different movie.
Wayne's Bros. Who else? Ice Cube. That would have been a failure if Ice Cube was in it. But yeah, I think Will Smith is the reason this movie was so successful.
Do you know?
Was this a blockbuster? Is this considered a blockbuster?
This is the number one movie of 96.
So yeah?
Yeah.
Do you want to know what?
I was going to say, do you know what big franchise Will Smith turned down in the 90s?
Harry Potter.
No.
Star Trek.
No.
Star Wars.
No.
Godzilla.
No. I'll give you a hint. There's 3 movies, and then they made a 4th one.
Matrix.
Yeah. He turned down The Matrix because he didn't understand it. And
he was going to be...
He's going to be Neo.
Oh.
Keanu's character.
Oh. Okay.
But he didn't understand it. And so he went and made Wild Wild West.
I didn't understand it, but I've never seen it, so how would I know?
Oh. It's a good movie. But he went and made Wild Wild West, which is like a flop movie. So
maybe for you, but not for everybody.
Well, flop in terms of the money.
It wasn't a flop. No, I'm kidding. I have never seen it. Maybe,
oh my goodness.
Maybe I've seen it when I was younger. I know the song. When did Men in Black come out?
The next year, 97. This won an Academy Award.
It did?
Yeah. Best Special Effects. It was also nominated for Best Sound. That's what I wanted to talk to you about. So, I've seen this movie on VHS. I've seen it on TV. I've seen it on DVD, on Blu-ray, on streaming. Okay?
I've seen it on Hulu.
I have never...
Maybe DVD, but maybe on cable too. Yeah, probably cable the most.
I have never had...
Free cable back in the day.
I have never had a quality sound version of this movie where I could understand what they're saying or it's blaring at me. Like the sound goes from maybe talking normal like this to this like all these boom, 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 booms of noises. Like the sound quality and the sound editing, it's very off. Like it just needs to be fixed. But I note that because it was nominated for sound effects at the Academy Awards and stuff.
What did I give it on my Letterboxd? Like a 3-star, 2-star? It just dragged a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Like why do we have to have a storyline about these kids? They weren't that important. Their uncle was.
That's their dad.
Their dad was, but they're not.
I don't know. They're trying to make these kids something that they're not going to be. Like they're not teen stars. They're not faces or anything. They're just the side kids to this guy, to Randy Quaid.
Yeah, so I gave it a 3-star because it was just boring.
See, and my thing is, I gave it like a 4.5 star because I'm always easily entertained by this movie.
I'm not.
Like, I don't know. I think there's just like something about it that I'm just like, this is always my July 4th thing to go to.
Yeah, how many times have you seen? Like 30,000 times?
Probably.
32 times?
I've logged on Letterboxd 17 times. So I've seen it
before Letterboxd. I'm sure you've seen it a lot.
Right.
Too.
So I've seen it at least 17 or more times. Let's talk about the actual destruction of the aliens.
We already did.
Let me talk about it then. So they figure out, Jeff Goldblum's character, that basically how to destroy the aliens is by giving it a virus and like a basic computer virus. Because their whole issue is it has like a cloak on it. What do you call that?
A cloak is wild. This is not Harry Potter. It's a shield.
Thank you. Because their whole thing is like it has a shield on the spaceships. So they have to figure out how to get that shield off of it. I mean, the mothership, again, huge, size of city. So he says, hey, let's give it a virus. But the only way to do that is to go to the mothership that's like in space, put the virus in it, and then boom, every other little ship down in Earth will blow up. We'll save the day. So him, Will Smith, they go up. They hit a snag because their ship gets caught in the actual mothership, and they got to kind of wait it out. But then they're like, you know what? We can get out of this. They blow it up. They infect it with the virus, and boom, they save the day and they save Earth.
I feel like you missed a few things.
Well, besides that, down on Earth, now the president has given his rousing speech of this is our Independence Day, which I had no idea that him saying this is our Independence Day was ad-libbed, and as was like the applause and all that, because they were just like so passionate for Bill Pullman's character of the president that they're like, yeah, we're going to clap. And so they just kept that in there. But he rallies any and all people, Air Force who can fly and essentially start blowing up the ships down below, especially once they get the virus started.
Cousin Eddie.
Cousin Eddie, he wants his revenge for what they did to him. So we get to see the battle on Earth.
Oh, that battle at the end when it's Cousin Eddie versus all the aliens.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably the coolest part of the whole movie.
When Cousin Eddie literally is like,
not when he dies.
No.
But when it first happens.
When he's like,
but they all thought they weren't gonna come home, even Will Smith. That's why he got married.
And that's when to all the other countries around the world are like, the Americans figured it out. Americans figured it out.
Again, like aliens swarming the Earth. It just brought all the countries together, like world peace.
World peace. And then we have Cousin Eddie. Honestly, who do you think is the hero of this movie? Besides the human race, if we could narrow it down to like 1 or 2 people.
Besides the human race.
The human race, they fight back.
Yeah, but what do you mean? Who else would it be?
Who saves the day? Jeff Goldblum.
Oh, like
Will Smith.
like a person.
A person.
But you just said besides human race.
Well, the human race fights back. We don't, as humans, we don't give up.
Are you talking about the dog?
What?
The dog. You're to me. What I'm hearing is you're saying besides the human race, as in besides anybody who actually helped, who saved the day or whatever. That's what I'm hearing. So what do you mean?
Who is the hero of this movie?
The dad. What's his name?
Jeff Goldblum's dad, Judd Hirsch.
No, I'm just kidding. It's him, Jeff Goldblum. He's smart. He's a genius. If it wasn't for him, they'd probably all be dead.
He does figure out how to infect it, sends it back to Earth, boom, everything happens.
See, I thought he was a meteorologist this whole time. I had to look it up. He's like a satellite and comms expert.
Which is why at the beginning they're working with, I think it's pronounced, I always say SETI, they say it's something different, but SETI, which is the search for extraterrestrial intelligence, working with the satellites and all that, and they hear the first, like, that kind of says, like, there's something up there.
I think it's cool that if it wasn't for him being married to, who's the lady with the president right here?
It's like his chief of staff.
Okay, so if it wasn't for that, then yeah, it probably would have been over with.
Right, because she's like, okay, you can go talk to the president.
Let's just connect.
Yeah. Go talk to the president, see what he says. Even though they've had their own shared history, like they
They've had
don't
their
like
beef.
each other.
They're beefing.
Right.
He's like, oh my God, I don't even want to listen to this guy. But is it because he thought she cheated on him with him?
I think so. I think that's what it was, yeah.
But that wasn't.
And there was a fight involved too at some point.
Yeah. Then the president's wife died. See, I thought she died. I don't know why I thought she died whenever. Was it when they blew up her helicopter?
So, yeah. So the president's wife is in Los Angeles at this time.
Yeah.
And she's trying to evacuate. And I think, yeah, the helicopter gets caught up in the aftermath. But Vivica A. Fox's character, who's Will Smith's girlfriend,
Ends up finding her.
She doesn't draw attention to her like she's the president's wife, but she knows who she is. She saves her for the time before they can get her to safety.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah. But it is sad that she does die because we do get to see her, at least see her husband and her daughter one last time.
Maybe it's like the special effects of this movie is what I don't care for.
See, but look at this. So all of these helicopters that just blew up, those are like toy helicopters that they're blowing up. So what we're watching right now is like they're evacuating the cities. Like the president is evacuating the White House. So we're about to see the iconic image of Independence Day, which is the White House getting blown up and all that. But it's all miniatures. It's all like those toy models. Shout out to the OG Star Wars movie for like really making big deals of what miniatures could be.
Oh, is that who started it?
I'm sure there's more miniatures out there. A good example too would be like 1933's King Kong, but Star Wars is really what capitalized to make bigger sets of
King Kong 33.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
That's going way, way back.
I wish they would have showed Vegas in this. That would have been wild. They're about to blow them up. Curious to how all them people even ended up on top of that building. It must have been like freelance, no security or something on that day.
Also, what is their goal? Like those people who went up to the building to see the ship open, what do they think would happen?
To see Elvis, right?
But they really thought that this is going to end well.
They're welcoming them.
Look at this. They got welcome signs. They got posters. They're a bunch of... She's a what is it? An exotic dancer with Vivica A. Fox.
She's a stripper.
The first lady's in her helicopter trying to get out of there.
Boom! Oh, that was kind of early. They're opening up is wild.
I love this blue light.
Why?
Like, blue is comforting, but obviously we're not going to be comfortable. Here we go. When this happens, I want you to tell me if you notice that they're like miniatures.
Miniatures right there. No, I'm fine. What's a miniature? The people or the buildings?
The buildings.
Not the people?
Not the people.
Oh, so that's what you meant about miniatures? The buildings?
Yes. So
objects, not people?
Yeah. So it'll be objects. It'll be buildings. And especially when like the fires start happening.
Oh, yeah. You can notice. What's this lady's name? Oh, you gotta look it up. Look it up. And boom, 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 boom.
Time's up. Her name's Constance.
Oh, that must be a miniature right there then. Yeah.
Damn. See, you can tell.
I mean, not really. I would say they did a good job. Not really. Maybe you can tell, but
I think I could
your
tell.
average movie person who likes to watch movies won't tell. Looks good. Shout out to what's the director's name again?
Roland Emmerich.
Roland Emmerich and the miniature team, because it looks good. Oh, there goes my boy. Damn.
Best effects, visual effects, Academy Award. The effects team was Volker Engel.
That right there is the best scene. Boom, blew up the White
Iconic.
House.
This.
Yeah, you can't tell. It looks good.
The effects team was Volker Engel, Douglas Smith, Clay Piney, and Joe Viscosil.
They did good. For it being 30 years, I mean, you can't, I mean, if I'm watching this 30 years ago at this age, I wouldn't be able to tell. That would look
right.
So cool.
This is one of those movies that, I don't know, I would have liked to have, obviously I was like 2, but like I would have loved to have seen this in theaters.
When you were 2, you remember this?
No, I've never seen it. No.
Say, whoa.
No, I would have liked to have seen this in a theater and seen it with like the audience for the first time.
They just had a bunch of showings.
No, but see it for the first time in a theater.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay, my bad.
But see it for the first time and be like, wow, look at this.
First time in a theater, I mean, they were just showing it at, did they show it at AMC at all? At your Screenland theater, they did?
They did, yeah. Wonder if they showed it in 35. I didn't even see.
Yeah, you can't even tell those are miniatures. That's crazy.
Poor Los Angeles is always getting this way in these movies.
I only remember watching it when I was younger. It's on TV.
Did you ever watch it just to watch it, or did you watch it for like July 4th?
No, we didn't have no themed movies or nothing like that besides Christmas. But it would just be on the TV and we'd all be watching it.
This does remind me of the category of like, I have a friend who says movies you can watch on TNT or TBS back in the day.
It's mom's favorite movie. She loves this movie.
Is she really?
Yeah, she loves this movie. She's always loved this movie. That's why it was always on. But yeah, it's an okay movie. I wouldn't say it's one of the best movies or alien abduction movies or.
What about one of the better?
It's not even Roland Emmerich's best movie in my opinion.
What about one of the better destruction movies?
Disaster movies? See, I like this scene with all the RVs and they all get together. But yeah, I mean, I can't think of. Well, shoot, the ones that I'm thinking of
are his movies.
Roland
Emmerich's movies.
Day After Tomorrow, that's a really good one. 2012, a really good one. I mean, yeah, I guess so. It's up there.
I mean, alien disaster movies too. I mean, we got World of Worlds, which is
it's pretty good.
Pretty good. I mean,
Spielberg's, but it's more newer than this one.
Yeah, it's a whole.
So I would say yeah, it's probably one of the better disaster movies. Is that like his thing?
Roland Emmerich?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's like once you're known for something like this, then you're gonna really capitalize on it.
Have you seen 10,000 BC?
I don't think I actually have. I know it because of the poster with like the saber-toothed tiger.
I looked it up and the like Rotten Tomatoes is like a 17%. And I was like, what? That movie was so good.
What is the Rotten Tomatoes of this though?
Like a 70.
Is it really?
It's like a 77%. Yeah. But that's like, Rotten Tomatoes is like critics who want to see movies that are going to be, when's the Oscars? February?
Mm-hmm.
In February at the Academy Awards.
As somebody who wants to be one day on Rotten Tomatoes,
yeah,
I honestly never listen to Rotten Tomato scores of any sorts.
I do to a point, to just up to a point, because like there's movies that I love, and then I think they're so good, and then they rate them so low. For example, the Wayans Brothers movies, majority of them are like 20%. No way. Not to the average viewer.
See, but with those are like older movies too, and I think nowadays there's more.
Do you think people review them still?
See, that's the other thing. I'm not sure. Like, I know somebody who, he reviews newer movies,
Mm-hmm.
and he also posts on his Facebook of like Independence Day. This appeared on Rotten Tomatoes. So I'm like, are you still actively putting things on Rotten Tomatoes, or are you not? And if so, if I were to get accepted to Rotten Tomatoes, I write a little spiel about Independence Day here, right? Happy 30th anniversary. Here's my thoughts on Independence Day. Am I contributing to this being raised or being lowered? Like
Yeah,
for a
that's a good
movie that's 30
question.
years old, how does that work? Like I don't get that. And then at what point with newer movies, when does the Rotten Tomato stop?
I mean, I feel like, yeah, because it's an old movie, so not a lot of people are just sitting there reviewing it.
I do know. See, like I was saying, like when does it stop for newer stuff too? Like
Like maybe there's like an expiration date to when you can
right, like
review it still or something.
I'm gonna talk about Supergirl, okay?
Oh yeah.
Because you didn't see that. I saw it. I don't like it. I don't recommend
I
it.
don't plan on seeing it, to be honest.
At what point?
Maybe eventually later, but anyways.
Because I'm assuming all the critics already saw it. At what point does it just stop? Like it's tomato. What is it called? The tomato meter?
Tomato.
Yeah. But like Independence Day, you know, I don't know. Rotten Tomatoes is just confusing to me in all that sense of the critic stuff.
That's a good question. I low-key want to look it up.
And Christian here, your boy, everybody, he wants to be on Rotten Tomatoes at one point. It's just a matter of applying.
Oh yeah, there's no expiration date for Rotten Tomato review tallies.
Oh, wow. So I can review something from like 1941.
You can review The Wizard of Oz.
I can review The Wizard of Oz 1939 and
still
influence it.
You're gonna raise that percentage up.
Wow.
You can get that bad boy to $9.99.
There you go.
That's pretty cool. I didn't know that. But yeah, anyways, them critics, they're different. I'll stick to my Letterboxd.
Letterboxd is superior.
It is.
Oh, I do like the whole plausible deniability, which kind of talked about this at Disclosure Day, like the plausible deniability of the president of like they don't tell him that Area 51 exists.
Oh yeah.
Like it's one of those whole.
It was it was one of his like secretary or something.
Yeah, and he's like, oh, Area 51 exists, but it's nothing. He's like, that's actually not true. And then they go to Area 51, and sure enough, it's what we all think it is. It's like aliens and their spaceships and all that. And we talked about that too with Disclosure Day of like, once the president is done, and it's like, have any of the presidents been told like, yeah, Area 51 actually is aliens, and then they're done being president, they become civilians. They just go with that secret for the rest of their lives.
Do you think this movie influenced other movies?
You
would know.
I think it had a big impact on, honestly, War of the Worlds. And I think that it's more, War of the Worlds compared to this is more subtle.
I can feel that because of your average person helping the military fight
right
the aliens, yeah.
But like, and I think we may have talked about this, but versus War of the Worlds, this shows us a lot more of the battles and destructions. And War of the Worlds, it's just the family, Like we see the battle, but we see bits of it.
Their perspective, right?
Yeah, we're not seeing what we're seeing now, which is Will Smith in the air shooting at the mothership and all that. Like I don't even know if there is a mothership in the War of the Worlds. But honestly, after this, I really can't think of many other big space movies like this.
Even like alien movies?
Yeah. Like there are some. There's one called Skyline, which is kind of similar to this, but I think because of this, a lot of alien movies have to take a different perspective of things. Like I don't think that
What do you mean by that?
I don't think that they, how to say this? I don't think that they can no longer be about a big spaceship comes down, it sends out these tiny little space alien ships. The aliens there, we fight, we try to figure out how to get them all. Like they're.
So you're saying like, for example, Disclosure Day is a completely different movie than something like this.
Yes. It's kind of like
War of the Worlds is something completely different than this.
it's kind of like the phrase, "This is a tough act to follow." Because
That's another one.
if I'm making a movie like this, after this, everybody's going to compare me to this, to Independence Day.
Yeah.
You know,
okay, I see what you're saying.
like everybody will compare me to this, be like, oh, which is why I don't think there's many reasons, but the sequel to this movie does not work.
I'm gonna have to watch that one again. It's been a minute.
Can I tell you the plot again?
Because I might like it.
Can I tell you the plot again of it?
Of what?
The second one?
Yeah.
So I think on paper, a sequel to this, cool, fine. Final product, questionable. But it's basically the aliens come back for revenge. But they come back 20 some years later.
Oh.
After we've taken their technology, advanced the world. But they're like, you know what? Weighing down with you
I
humans.
think it was just like a reunion for the for the cast.
Not Will Smith, though.
Oh, that's right.
Which is another reason why I don't think it did well.
Exactly what I said.
Because,
this movie wasn't gonna be. This movie right here wouldn't have been good if it wasn't for him.
Right. Like Jeff Goldblum, sure, but
he's all right. He's better in Jurassic Park.
Yes, but Will Smith is the name of this movie. Yes, actually, Dr. Ian Malcolm.
Yeah.
Jeff Goldblum is a good actor. Like,
I feel like he always comes back in movies for like a reunion, like Jurassic Park, like this one.
Because he comes back in the second. He's the only one to come back in the second Jurassic Park. Yeah.
Yep.
Good singer too, Jeff Goldblum is.
Didn't know that.
Shout out for Wicked.
Oh, he is in Wicked, right?
Yep. And he has a jazz band too.
What about your boy Harvey Firestein?
Harvey Firestein's just a delight in everything.
No, his voice. You said he can sing too.
He can sing.
You showed me that Hairspray thing.
Yep. He won a Tony Award, which is for Broadway. He's also, I need to mention this. So Harvey Firestein is also like a successful writer. So he writes a lot of Broadway plays.
Oh, wow.
He won a Pulitzer Prize, which is like the Academy Awards for writing, like books and plays and stuff. But yeah, he won one in like the 1980s. And a lot of Broadway shows nowadays use him to, like revivals.
He's older now, though, right?
Yeah. So like revivals of shows, meaning the show is closed years ago and now they're bringing it back.
So he rewrites.
He rewrites a little bit of stuff to kind of make it more current and not as old feeling. Yeah.
Yeah, but this movie wouldn't have been what it was if it wasn't for Will Smith.
Look, this is charisma right here. What he's doing. Like, he's taking his anger out. He's going to do it on the alien. He sees the alien, and what's the first thing he does?
He don't flinch. Boom. Stuck him.
And welcome to Earth.
Yeah, so, you got anything else you want to talk about?
I do like this movie more than you.
No, you like it more than me, for sure.
Yeah.
I like it.
I think it's just a fun movie. I can agree, though, that yes, it does drag, but I've never noticed that. But now I do notice it, but I don't think it changes my opinion. Like, I have a good time with it. But my other thing is I only watch this once a year. Like, after watching it, I don't watch it again for another year.
I may have seen it like 5 or 6 times when I was a kid. As an adult, though, it's like probably like my second or third time watching it that I can remember.
I think, too, if you go to my Letterboxd page for my all-time stats, it's up there in like the top 5 most watched movies of all time for me.
Yes, I know.
Which is crazy.
Yes, I know.
That was our Independence Day episode. Sebastian, I think for the next one, we are going to be watching and talking about Evil Dead Burn.
I've never seen any of those.
So I've seen some. I'm gonna rewatch them before this one, but they're wild. Just leave it mildly as that.
They already have one for 2028.
Yeah.
Evil Dead Wrath.
Yep. I think it's the same director too. So this is a part of a new trilogy of Evil Deads.
I don't really want to watch the older ones.
You should at some point, because they are very. Well, I've never seen the third one. I'll be honest, but the first one is.
Okay, then I'll start at Evil Dead 2013.
You're in for a wild ride.
For real?
With that one, yes, because consider you're able to do and show more in 2013 than you are in What was the first one, like 1980?
What is it even about?
Evil Dead, to sum up.
Is it about zombies?
No. Evil Dead, to sum up, is kids, cabin in the wood, demonic book.
Even this new one?
No. The new ones are demonic book. Other things happen.
What do you mean demonic book?
There's a book, the Book of the Dead.
Okay. So like the Minions movie?
Oh my god. Yes, like the Minions and Monsters.
Where they have that book?
Yes.
Okay.
That brings the little, what was his name? Like Squishy or something?
I don't know, but yeah. He was funny.
Yeah.
So yeah, that'll be our next movie. Evil Dead Rise.
Evil Dead Burn.
Evil Dead Burn.
There's so many Evil Deads, y'all.
None, I've never seen a single one. I don't know if this will be my first one or I might watch Evil Dead before this one comes. I do want to see Evil Dead Rise. It looks scary. It's based in like an apartment, right?
It's good too.
Ooh wee.
Yeah.
How do you watch that one? You live in an apartment.
I didn't at the time it came out, but thanks. Oh my gosh.
You should rewatch it.
I will. No, I want to watch them all too.
Are you gonna rewatch all of them?
Yeah.
Before this weekend?
They're only like 90 minutes.
Oh shoot, they are. Do they have like any special like box sets or anything?
I actually don't know. I know that they're always putting them out though in like steelbooks.
Oh really?
And not Criterion's. Like 4Ks. Especially the first three, because those are like the classic. But the first three are directed by Sam Raimi, who went on to direct the original Spider-Man trilogy.
Sam Raimi did?
Mm-hmm.
What's this guy look like? Oh, he looks familiar. Oh, he did Send Help?
Yeah, so that's his latest. He did the Doctor Strange movie, the second one. The Multiverse of Madness, or whatever it's called.
That was an okay one.
Yeah. Oh, he did Drag Me to Hell. I like that movie. So Sam Raimi's known for a lot of gore.
I've never seen that one.
Good one.
With Justin Long.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see the new Barbarian Steelbook? It's on sale. Pre-order.
I already did.
You did?
Yeah.
What the?
I did it in the car from the airport to the hotel.
I got two new. Well, I got that Before trilogy and that one Mexican movie I told you about. I shortened my list of movies I'm gonna get for this sale. Not too short though. But yeah, I ordered 2 movies when we came back. Right.
What sale?
What do you mean what sale?
What sale? The people want to know what sale.
The Barnes and Noble. You can tell them what Criterion is because you told me.
Okay. It's the Barnes and Noble Criterion sale. Criterion is like I've heard it as the word boutique, but you can say a specialty line of product.
I always hear people say it's a boutique brand.
A boutique brand, which it's a special line of movies.
It's like Louis Vuitton for DVDs.
Basically, like they're
direct, and a lot of them are director approved.
They're director approved. They're remastered in 4K. They're packed with bonus features. They're
sometimes even with like the director's
commentary, interviews.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
I know a lot of the older movies have making of, which is really cool. Their booklets, their insert booklets are also pretty cool.
Oh yeah,
because you get to read up on things, or they look like something in the movie. They do box sets of things. So like Sebastian was talking about the Before trilogy.
Yeah, that's one I just got.
There's 3 movies of that, so he got all 3 movies of that.
What do you have box set?
I have the John Singleton Hood collection.
3
movies. So it has Boys in the Hood,
Baby Boy,
and Poetic Justice. Yeah. Which I need to see Poetic Justice and Baby Boy still.
But Baby Boy's good. I ain't seen Poetic Justice yet.
We got to see that together.
Yeah.
And then I have a few more. Like I have the Before trilogy. I have one called Lone Wolf and Cub, which is like a samurai movie.
What about the Godzilla one?
I have the Godzilla collection of like 1954 to 1970 something Godzilla movies.
How many is that? Like 10? Is it 8 or 10 or is it 12?
I think it's like 10-ish.
I thought it was 12. I think it's like 12.
Because like there's a bonus movie in it too. So, but then I have like a Italian directors collection. I have a bunch of them.
How many do you have? You said you counted, right?
Well, no, remember I made that list?
Don't you have like...
Pull up that list here, y'all.
You have like 285 or something?
203.
203?
203 of these movies.
I mean, that if you think about it, it looks like 285, 203. I just seen it wrong.
203 of these movies. But they're like, I don't know. I always say that they're classy. Like,
I feel like, well, actually, I did look it up. So I was like, all right, if I'm going to do this sale, I got to know, like, what's the big deal with these things? Because obviously you got me into them. God damn it. It's another expensive hobby.
but the good thing is, well, I mean, right now we're on the 50% off sale.
But anyways,
yeah.
I had to look it up, and it says they're like movies. Majority of them, I think all of them, to be honest, are like movies that like you should watch or that are like considered classics almost.
There's also movies like Martin Scorsese does a lot of restorations of movies.
And that's what they are, right? A lot of these are restorations.
Yeah, so they clean them up, they make them look really brand new. But like Scorsese has I think it's called the World Cinema Foundation, where he takes movies from like where have I seen one from?
Oh, and he has like kind of like box sets of them, right?
Yeah, so I've seen one from like somewhere in the middle of Africa that nobody has seen or heard of this movie since it first came out, and he's able to take it, restore it, put it in the box set, and I think the movie is called it was called Tuki Buki that I saw, and this is years ago. But it's a movie that Scorsese watched when he was going through film school and all that influenced him enough that he's like, I now need everybody else to see this.
So that's what those box sets are.
That's what
they're
those
not
are.
his movies.
No.
They're what he wants you to watch.
Yeah, because he's like, these are movies that are unknown to us, unknown directors that should be widely viewed. So, but if you're not, for those of you listening,
I think one of them might have
Kurosawa, Akira Kurosawa,
I think.
possibly. So with those two, it's a lot of if it's like Akira Kurosawa's stuff, it's going to be his younger stuff when he was younger and first starting. So because with Akira Kurosawa, like Sebastian watched
Stray
Dogs, which I've never seen. Stray Dog.
Because there's only one.
I've never seen because I'm only familiar with his samurai movies. So it's interesting that like Sebastian watched that. I've never seen it.
I think he uses a lot of like the same cast in his movies. If I'm not mistaken.
Was an actor named Toshiro in it?
Bro,
I'm sorry.
I don't know. I can look real quick. Let me see.
But for those of you out there, if you're not buying physical media, one, you should. Just in case. You never know when these movies are not on streaming. But also, the Criterion...
Well, not even that. You don't know if one day your Wi-Fi just...
That too.
Drops.
The Criterion Collection also has the Criterion Channel.
What'd you say his name was? Toshiro?
I think it's Toshiro.
Yeah, that's who's in the Stray Dog. He's the main...
Give me the last name.
Mifune?
Yep, that's him. That's like his regular.
He's in a lot of his movies.
Yeah.
He's in a lot of samurai movies. He's a good actor though.
For those of you out there listening, if you're interested in Akira Kurosawa, what was it called?
Stray Dog?
Stray Dog. You recommend?
Yeah, Stray Dog is good.
So Sebastian would recommend that. I recommend
it's different. It's a black and white movie. It's something I never thought I'd watch, but I did. It was pretty good.
And I recommend one of his other movies called Rashomon, which is told from like 4 different perspectives of an event that happens. It's like 90 minutes, really quick, easy movie. But what was I saying? Oh, the Criterion Channel. So they have a streaming service where like all these movies are on, and they put all the special features that you can find on the discs on there too. So if you're interested in that, everybody, sign up for the Criterion Channel.
Or if you're interested in supporting your boys, I'll accept the Barnes & Noble gift card.
Same.
If you're feeling generous.
Same.
If you're listening to this right now. On Sunday night slow jams. Do 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 do. You want to sign us off?
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe out there. I want to shout out to I think we're up to 10 subscribers on YouTube right now.
Shout out to our 10 subscribers.
Thank you, everybody.
You are.
And also,
Appreciate it.
shout out to the 100 and last I checked, like 74 listeners
On our Godfather episode.
on our Godfather episode.
Shout out.
And shout out to our good friends out in Germany and Iraq.
Germany and Iraq.
Who are in the top 3 of the countries that listen to us the most.
Wow.
Along with the USA, of course.
That's crazy.
So we appreciate that. Guten Tag.
I wonder who those are. Do you know?
I don't. Believe me, I'm super interested to know how that happens.
That's crazy.
But we're out there. You can find us on Spotify, on Apple Music, and of course, on YouTube. And that's a wrap. I'm Christian.
And I'm Sebastian.
And we'll catch you at the movies.